Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hadith number 22. At-tawaddudu. So come from wood. Wood means the friendship, and yes, we can say the friendship. So with the people, nisful aqli. It's the half of sense. Of course, if you are good to the people, you have the good friends, and you have the kindness to the people. Basically, you can protect from many things. Your friend will help you if you are in any difficulties. And people will think good about you because you are good to them. If we are good to others, others will good to us as well. But if we got the bad manners and do not make any friend, and then something happen, may Allah protect us, so what will happen? No one is going to help you. People will say, okay, ऐसे ही never language अच्छा हुआ, उसको मुसीबत में पढ़ने दो. Because his attitude is like this. But if our attitude like this, that we were so good to the people and we have the friends, the good friends, this is like you are the, like you got the half sense, half akal. So you are the wise person. Got it? And this hadith is very important to understand. At-ta'ib, a person who makes the tawbah, min al-dhambi, from the dham means dham, sin. Kaman, he is like la dhamba lahu. There is no sins for him. So if we make the tawbah from the sins, from the dham of dhunub, inshallah ta'ala, our all sins will be forgiven and we will be like this, no the dham, no sin upon us. Okay? So this hadith is very important. So we have to do the tawbah all the time. Do the istighfar as much you can. Inshallah ta'ala, all the sins will be removed. And it is from, it is the promise from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered the believers to make the tawbah. So if we do the tawbah, then inshallah ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive us. Everything got that rest, but there is a cure to killing it. So our heart got the rest as well because of the sins. Because of our mahol, our surrounding. So when you go to the job, you know, the bad people, the kuffar, we meet with them, of course, we have to say hello, hi, sit with them, working with them. There's all the darkness come to our heart. Then we have to remove by doing istighfar and by doing tawbah as well. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu tubu ila Allahi tawbatan nasuha. O believers, make tawbah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, tawbatan nasuha, strong tawbah. So if we do the strong tawbah means that we have to give the words to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to give the words to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Promise. Oh Allah, I'm not going to commit this sin anymore. My word. Allah forgive me, I'm making tawbah. Atubu ilayka, atubu ilayka, atubu ilayka. Our mind, our heart, somewhere else. You mean it. Depend. So you basically saying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, I'm giving to you the words that I'm not going to commit this sin anymore. But as a human being, we are the sinners, we are the very weak. We may fall again. There's a chance because we are very weak. So again, stand up. Ask Allah, Allah forgive me. I'm not going to go back to this guna, this sin. So if you make the tawbah 100 times and we commit 100 times same sin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive. But we have to promise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with sincerity, with ikhlas. So for the tawbah, one of the condition is that give the words to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Second thing is this, for the tawbah, that you have to have intention that I am not going back to that same thing. And third thing, that if is belong to this sin to someone, like you hurt someone, okay, you break someone's heart, for example. Now you're making tawbah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala after tahajjud. Allah forgive me, I did this, I hurt someone. No, this is not good enough. We have to go and ask him to forgive you. If he or she forgives you, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive us. So anything is belong to the human being, the huququl ibad, then we have to make sure. Number 4 is for the tawbah, that with the ikhlas, with the sincerity, you mean it, just not the word. You have to mean it. You mean this. Oh Allah, I'm making tawbah. So it just verbally is not good enough. That Hassan Basir there was a man, he was making tawbah and saying just atubu ilayka, Allahumma inni atubu ilayka. He said, tawbatuka tahtaju ila tawbatin akhar. This tawbah needs another tawbah. Because you are committing sin, saying only verbally, Allah forgive me and I'm making tawbah to you, making tawbah to you, making tawbah to you. And he doesn't mean. He's saying verbally. He said, this tawbah tahtaju ila tawbatin akhar. Needs another tawbah. Make tawbah for this tawbah. You don't mean it. See? So it is very important. So all the time, whenever you say with the full concentration, and then say it. Okay? There are a lot of words for tawbah and istighfar, different phrases. The Sayyidul Istighfar, you can say this one. Astaghfirullah alladhi la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum wa atubu ilayh. This is the comprehensive one, and this is the one that in this there is a istighfar, there is a tawbah. And this is Sayyidul Istighfar, the leader of istighfar. So we should spend our time to do tawbah and istighfar. And one of the scholars said, whenever I get any problem, any trial, I say 1,000 times istighfar. And before I stand up from that place, my problem solved, always. That was his experience. Let's do the tajarba for this. And any problems, let's sit down for half an hour or so. Do the istighfar with the full concentration. You can see it. The hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, مَنْ لَزِمَ الْإِسْتِغْفَارَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مِنْ كُلِّ ضِيقٍ مَخْرَجًا. A person who regularly or he said the istighfar, okay, and so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make يَجْعَلْ مِنْ كُلِّ ضِيقٍ مَخْرَجًا. So he will make for him the makhraj, the exit for him from all the trials, all the difficulties. So this is the promise. So then we have to spend our time with the istighfar. Clear? Okay. In other hadith, inshallah, very short. The Prophet said, Al-Kayyisu. Al-Kayyis means the wise person, intelligent person. Who is the wise person? Nowadays, we think a person who makes a lot of money, big businessman. Okay. Oh, he's a very wise man. See how clever is this? When he came to Australia, now you can see he got hundreds of properties and cars and this and that. See his business. Oh, he must be a wise person. This is our, vision. But the Sharia says, the Prophet ﷺ said, Al-Kayyis, who is the wise person? Man dana nafsahu, who control his nafs. Okay, all the time. Okay, all the time. He doesn't allow his nafs to go here, there. ये भी से उर्दू नफ्स के लगाम को पकड़ कर रखता है, भागने नहीं देता है. Okay, wa and amila, and the person who did the amal lima ba'd al maut, for the life after the death. So whatever he does, this kayyis person, this wise person, before he do anything, he thinks first. By doing this amal, will I get any benefit after my death or not? If you think yes, by doing this amal, I will get some benefit after my death, mashallah, you can see then, this wise person will do. He spent his time, he spent his money, he spent his energy, everything, because he think that by doing this amal, this act, I will get some benefit after my death. This person is the wise person. Of course, this dunya is very short. We are here for the limited time. Our life is limited, and our dunya is limited, and everything is limited. But after that death, the world will be, you see, it is no limit, forever. So this man is the wise man, doing the amal with his all the limitation for forever world. So he got the money, he knows that this money won't give any benefit after my death. Who is going to eat with my money? My kids, my wife, my other relative. They will enjoy their life. What about me? I'm not taking money with me. What is the point? What he does, he transfers. He transfers his money. Where? Into account of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Into account of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he knows I will get the benefit. And on the day of judgment, there will be the, for the Jannah, how many doors? 8 doors. And one of the door will be Babus Sadaqa, a charity door. This man basically buys the charity door, spending his money in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So on the day of judgment, this Bab, this door will call him, come, enter to the Jannah through me. Subhanallah. This man is a wise man. He spent his money to build the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala according to his capacity. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make palace for him. Once he make the palace for him, the Jannah, this man, inshallah ta'ala, his home, his palace is there. While Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send the hell then. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him opportunity to do other amal, or those amal will lead him to his palace. It's a good thing. He is a wise person. He is a kayyis. He is a wise person. See? So very important. Whatever he does, he think first, and then start doing accordingly. But there are people, they do not care about the death, after the death. Just they do the dunya. So these are people, of course, who won't get any benefit. So according to the Sharia, these are the people are al-ajiz, fool people. Who is the fool person? Man, the one, atba'a nafsahu hawaha, who put his nafs towards his desire. Atba means basically he pursued, or he follow nafsahu, his nafs. Okay, he put his nafs hawaha, this desires. So all the time, what his desire wants, he follow the desire. Okay, let's get another house from the bank, from the interest. That's fine. I'm not doing for myself. I'm doing for my kids. Okay, doing this, doing that, all the haram stuff. Okay, and whatever the nafs wants, the desire wants, he follow his desire. This sort of person is al-ajiz, the fool person. And وَتَمَنَّى عَلَى اللَّهِ, in hopes on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Oh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is most merciful. He's Ghafur Rahim. Don't worry, He's Ghafur Rahim. He'll forgive us. Do whatever we want to do, our desire. Follow the desire and hoping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This sort of person is the full person. Not praying, oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Ghafur Rahim. Not paying zakat, oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't need any money. My kids needs money. That's why building the palace in this dunya. Doing this, doing that. Okay? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't need. Or hoping, oh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is most merciful. He's Ghafur Rahim. This sort of person is a full person. Okay, inshallah, just we leave for today here, this and then inshallah, very quickly, we go to the Sasun Nabin, inshallah, very quickly. So, if people studied? Okay, now number 5, page 13. The heading is Man fa'ala hadha. Who? Man? Who? Fa'ala? Did. Hadha? This. Who did this? Yes, read. Okay, so waraja'an nas. People returned and entered. Okay. They say mandir, huh? Mandir. Okay. وَأَرَادَ النَّاسُ لأنه يوم عيد. وَأَرَادَ النَّاسُ, and people wanted أن يسجدوا, to make sajda to idols. Why? لأنه يوم عيد, because that because this is the reason why they are making the sajda to the idols on that day, because that day is Eid. They basically they think this is the first festival day to do some worship. What happened? Walakin and but ta'ajjaban nasu, surprised. Okay. Shocked. What the asafan nasu, come from Afsos. Yes. And they said, qalu, they said, man fa'ala hadha bi aliyatina. Who did this with our God? Okay. Then the other people replied by saying, qalu, they said, sami'na, we heard, fatan, young boy. So we had one boy, yaskuruhum, who yaskuru, who talks whom yuqalu lahu, Ibrahim. So his name is Ibrahim, or is said yuqalu, कहा जाता है, or said his name Ibrahim. So there was the boy. He always talk about this, and his name is Ibrahim, or said to him Ibrahim. And then of course they asked Ibrahim Rasul come and then start talking to him, and they asked Qalu, they said, Anta, did you fa'alta haza, did you do this bi alihatina, with our lords? Yeah, Ibrahim. Oh, Ibrahim. So Ibrahim, did you do this with our lords? Qala, the reply Ibrahim said, but fa'alahu kabiruhum. Who did this? The big one. Hada this. So who did this? Your big one. Fas'aluhum. Ask them. In kanu yantiqun. If they talk. If they talk, okay, ask them. They will say. وَكَانَ النَّاسُ, and people يَعْرِفُونَ, know أَنَّ الْأَصْنَامَ حِجَارَةٌ, people know that idols are the stones. وَكَانُوا يَعْرِفُونَ, and they know أَنَّ الْحِجَارَةَ لَا تَسْمَعُ وَلَا تَنْتِقُ. Don't listen and do not talk. And وَكَانُوا يَعْرِفُونَ, and they know أَنَّ الصَّنَمَ الْأَكْبَرَ, the big idol, أَيْضًا حَجَرٌ, stone, two, أَيْضًا means two, T-O-O-2. Hajar, yes. Hajarun means stone, أَيْضًا means two, T-O-O. And they know that the big one is stone too. So, or also, so how then the big one will talk? And they know that this anna is belong to this yarifuna. And they know that anna sanam al-akbara, the big idol, la yaqdiru an yamshiya wa yataharraka. Yep, doesn't have any power, la yaqdir, qudrat, taqat, an yamshiya, to walk, wa yataharrak, to move. So how come he, destroyed all? Of course, he is stuck in the one place. Can't move from one place to other place and destroying all the asnam. وَأَنَّ الصَّنَمَ الْأَكْبَرَ. Okay, finish this one. Okay, this one. لَا يَقْدِرُ أَنْ يَكْسِرَ الْأَصْنَامَ. And again, this under Yarifuna. So, and they know that indeed, As-Sanam al-Akbar, the big idol, La Yaqdiru, doesn't have any power to destroy the idols. So that's why, فَقَالُوا لِإِبْرَاهِيمِ, they said to Ibrahim Rasulullah, أَنْتَ تَعْلَمُ, you know, أَنَّ الْأَصْنَامَ لَا تَنْفِقُ. That is there, do not talk. قال Ibrahim Sallallahu said, فَكَيْفَ تَعْبُدُونَ الْأَصْنَامَ. So, why you worship the idols? Okay. Or you can say how, you can say how, why, and this depends, when you say the translation. وَإِنَّهَا لَا تَضُرُّ وَلَا تَنْفَعُ. And indeed, this idol do not harm or give any benefit. And then he is saying more. وَكَيْفَ تَسْأَلُونَ الْأَصْنَامَ. And how come? See, Depends, with the sentence. تسألون الأصنام. You asking the idols, وإنها لا تنطق ولا تسمع. And do not talk and do not listen. ألا تفهمون شيئا. Do not understand anything. أفلا تعقلون. You don't have any aql, any sense. What happened? What happened? سكت الناس. Quiet and وخجلوا. शर्मिंदा हो गए. Okay. So they don't have anything to say. So see, that's the story. Okay, now we stop here today, inshallah. And for the next place, from Narun Bareda, what happened after this? So inshallah we go. So try to say at least two, inshallah, for next. Up to 8, inshallah. 7 and 8.